This is release question 168 for CAHSEE Math. We've got this graph up here, and it's showing us about 50 here, and go up there. It's close to 150 for total cost in dollars for 50 videos rented. That same idea works as we go up the scale here. 100, go up there, it's close to 200, 150, close to 250, and so on. And the question says, using the line of best fit shown on the scatter plot above, so they're saying this line best approximates all this data. There's this positive correlation as you move up. Which of the following best approximates the rental cost per video to rent 300 videos? So find 300 here. Here's 300 videos. If you go up from there, there's no data points here. But this line of best fit is supposed to approximate our data. So let's continue that going up here and go as straight as you can. So if you have a straight edge and you're working this out right on the graph here, use a straight edge, use the edge of your ID, something like that, to continue this going straight this way. And then let's do the same thing here. Go straight up from 300. Be careful when you do this, going straight up and going straight over. To me, it looks like it's pretty close to about 425. It's actually a little bit higher than 400. If we were really careful with this, right about there, we'd have a point right about there. So I'm going to say this is close to $425. And this is cost per video. So we're trying to find cost per video. We need to do, whenever we see that word per, we're thinking division. We need to take the cost and divide it by the number of videos. So the cost here, it's saying, is about $425. If you said 400, you'll probably get close to the same answer. Since this is an approximation here, best approximates, that's what we can assume here. You'd probably still get the same answer, but I think this is the better or the closer approximation. If you're using a straight edge here and going really, really straight with your lines here, I think it's closest to, pardon me, 425. So I'm going to take cost per video is going to equal the total cost over divided by per video. The video is rented, which in this case for 300 we've got 425 over 300. Now this is a matter of simplifying this. Now yeah, you could divide 425 by 300, do long division with that. Hopefully you notice that this is not going to be it's not going to be more than, well, this is not more than 2 times bigger than this, so I think that effectively eliminates choices A, B, and C, because if it was 600 over 300, then yeah, that's what we would have. To me, this looks like it's going to be reducible, and if I think of quarters, if I think of money, this makes this problem a lot easier. So how many quarters go into $4.25? I could split that up into, you'd have 4 quarters per dollar, so I'd have, for the $4, it's 16, plus 1 more quarter would be 17. And then how many quarters would go into 300 or $3? You could split that up into 12 quarters. And so 17 over 12, if you think of dividing by 25, let's put that here, and let's put that here. So we reduce the fraction, you can divide both parts by 25. Now 17 over 12, that's much easier to think of. Let's say that it wasn't that easy to eliminate the 3 wrong answers and to get the right answer. So let's work this out just for argument's sake. It might not be that easy on the CAHSEE. They might have 2 or 3 legitimate answers, or all 4 might even be reasonable without doing the whole problem. So 17 divided by 12, if we take 17 divided by 12, we get 1 here. We're going to have to add a decimal place because we're not done here. We still have more digits left over, so this would be a 0. We carry down the 0. This goes into there about 4 times. 4 times 12, that's 48. You've got 2 left over here. And let's carry down 1 more 0. We'll do this one more time. So 12 into 20. We got 1 times 12. That's going to be 12. And yeah, I was just thinking about this too. I know they don't usually do this anymore. We're to a point in video renting history where that's a thing of the past, and you would rent DVDs and not videos. This question's a little old. It's dated itself now. Technology changing rapidly. continuing to change. I wonder what the future will hold. We got instant streaming now. We've got things like that. I think that's the future of television and videos and digital media and whatnot. Digital streaming. Okay, but anyways, this is about 141. And looking at your answer choices, that verifies what we thought all along here, or at least since this point right here, that we thought the answer would be closest to $1.50. So our answer should be choice D, just as we expected. Let's circle D and call it a question there.